Happy Friday. It is Friday, July 29th, because tomorrow is the 30th, Saturday the 30th, and I'll be in St. Louis. I'll be making the trip early tomorrow, getting ready for the big Dick Swear Freedom Roadshow. He's having it in St. Louis, actually Arnold, Missouri. There's a link below in the description. Come check it out. It's a great meetup. Like-minded people. You need to get there. Talking about crypto, talking about freedom, talking about silver. The crypto market right now had a little bit of a pump. I think it came down a little bit this morning, but, had a lot of energy going into it. Seemingly on the news of all markets pumped yesterday because of the negative GDP numbers, the gross domestic product. It was negative for the second quarter in a row, which typically means we're in recession. But they've been redefining it now, saying, well, not necessarily in recession, even though, we've had two pregnancy tests and they've both been positive, but I'm not sure we're pregnant, that kind of thing. So just redefine it, and that's what you're finding right now. This is a 1984 situation that we're in, where they rename things, they take things out of the language, call things something different, just to redefine what it is. And that's really what I want to talk about. I want to talk about inflation. Inflation, the purest definition of inflation is just inflating the money supply. They're inflating the money supply. Yes, I'm a crypto head. Kind of. It's kind of a cool shirt. It's like the Grateful Dead, but it's crypto head. Get it? I've had people walk up to me and say, oh yeah, I went to that concert, dude. It's just like, cool, we're all going to be rushing to that concert soon enough, because crypto is going to take over the world, the monetary system. Which it kind of reminds me, I gotta go forward and then go back again. It reminds me, I saw the big pileup at the Tour de France, or the Tour de France, the big bike race in Europe, and apparently there's a big pileup. And I saw the video of it, and unfortunately nobody got hurt real bad. I think one person broke their collarbone. Hopefully they get better. But that's what it's going to be like in crypto. It's going to be just this big logjam, this big rush to get into cryptocurrency once everything's released. So the government will come out with their regulation and sanctify certain ones, and kind of obvious which ones they're going to be, because if you look at PayPal today is supposed to release the ability, and they've been rolling it out for customers to where you can, man, I'm way off track, rolling it out to customers to where you can deposit crypto into PayPal, withdraw crypto out of PayPal. You can also buy it and sell it on the PayPal platform. That's a big deal, because you know how easy it is, because I bought some on there just to try it out, but I can't transfer it out. And that's like my biggest thing. It's like, I don't want somebody else holding my crypto, because if I can't take it out, then it's just really, to me, just a derivative. It's just on paper, it's on the screen. It really doesn't matter unless you can take it out and take possession of it. Well, starting today, everybody's supposed to be able to do that. And I know people firsthand who they've already rolled it out for them. And I can't wait, and I'll verify it, that you can indeed take crypto off that platform, because it's so easy if you've got a PayPal account to purchase the crypto. And the big four on there, going back to which ones are sanctified and authorized, you've got Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Those are the four. And some people say, well, why do you do this like three? Because it's too hard to hold the pinky down. It's like ties in here. So 3, actually 4. So there's 4 cryptos that seem to be, Venmo has those 4 cryptos, which is owned by PayPal, Venmo. But the point is, it's going to be very easy to get cryptocurrencies, and there will be a rush to get cryptocurrencies, and it'll be like the Tour de France, to where everybody's like, oh, I need to get it, and it's just this big pile up, because there's only so many to go around. The thing about those cryptos that are on PayPal, Coinbase, they got so many cryptos. Thing about those cryptos is you've got a finite supply of Bitcoin, a finite supply of Bitcoin Cash, a finite supply of Litecoin. Ethereum, yes and no. It's one of those things where the code, are they going to stake, or are they going to do whatever? But, the big 3, are out of the 4 are definitely finite assets, to where there's only so much to go around. Why is this dog barking? Probably see a rabbit. So yeah, we're all going to be chasing that crypto rabbit soon, barking at it. Hopefully we can get it. But it's going to get harder and harder to get once more people want to get it, because those assets are finite. There's a cap on it. Hey! Not the Dolition. Makes me feel better. But there will be there's a capped limit, like 84 million Litecoin, 21 million Bitcoin, 21 million Bitcoin Cash. So as the population comes into it, and PayPal services, I don't know how many, a few billion people around the world. I mean, you think if every one of them want to get a little bit of crypto, there's only so much to go around. Hey, stop, Franny. Come here. You want to get up? Hey. There we go. You're on your leash. Say hi, Franny. Say hi to everybody. Ah, Franny girl. Well, she's a Cocker Spaniel and a Poodle mix. Looks more Cocker than Poodle. All right. All right, you be good. You be a good girl, okay? So as there's that rush to, now she's in my foot space. There's that rush to get cryptocurrency. Only so much to go around. On the example of Litecoin, 84 million Litecoin, 330 million people in the U.S., that's only 0.25 of a Litecoin each, a quarter of a Litecoin. And you've got a platform like just PayPal alone that's got a few billion people, let's say a billion people. I mean, you're looking at, you know, probably 0.1 Litecoin to go around for everybody on that platform. So not a lot to go around. Finite asset. And you can get it right now for like 60, dipped a little bit today, like $60, $61. And it's so easy to buy it on that platform. You just, boom, pay it right out of your checking account. I don't know if you can pay with credit card. You may be able to. I'll dabble in it and report back. But I took it right out of my checking and easy. Make the purchase, boom, right there. And now you can withdraw it. That's the key, being able to take it off and put it into your own wallet. Like a Lite wallet. Somebody asked about the Lite wallet. Yeah, big deal. A Lite wallet from the Litecoin Foundation. It just holds Litecoin, but I like it. And when I go to St. Louis, that's what I'm going to use. You know, when tomorrow at the Bix Weir event, any of you who do not have cryptocurrencies, we can download the Lite wallet and write down your words, and I'll have the little cards to write them down, and then I'll send you some Litecoin. And that's an easy way to do it. So let's back all the way up. It's a big deal, PayPal rolling this stuff out, making crypto more accessible to people. But what we've got is a redefinition of terms, like yesterday, inflation. Inevitably, the cigar would go out. See, this one was lit already yesterday, and I was going to make a video and didn't because life got in the way. You know, I've got 2 daughters, I got 2 dogs, got a wife, you know, and there's always something to do, and there's only so much time, and I just didn't get to make the video, so I lit it a little bit and went in the house and let it go outside. So it's been sitting out all night on a window shelf, window ledge. All right, so yeah. Keep it lit. So back to the inflation thing, they redefine things. Inflation is just the inflation of the monetary supply. And so they've printed more and more money since this whole pandemic thing rolled out. They've printed trillions of dollars. They've just created them out of nothing. And that's gone into something. It's gone into the cost of things. And you're seeing it work through the supply chain now. It's been malinvested. It's been driving house prices up, and, you know, the cost of fuel. It goes into these things because if that money's existing, you're spending it. It's like, you know, if you make more money, you spend more money. Boy, if I only made this amount of money, I'd be fine, you know, and I'd get by much better. And then it's like, next thing you know, you're not smoking a cheap cigar, you're smoking a $4 cigar. And if you got more money, you're smoking a $10 cigar. You know, and it's instead of drinking, oh no, come on. I'm just gonna pull the camera over. Instead of drinking, you know, freaking, what do you call it? Olympic beer or natural light. Now you're drinking Bud Light, you know, and then now you're drinking an IPA. You know, you just keep going up the ladder. You just improve your lifestyle because you make more money. And so you spend more money because you make more money. And so if there's more money in the system, it's going to go somewhere. It's going to get spent. It's not going to get just saved. It's going to go into something. And so all that's in the system. It's already been inflated. They've already created more money, inflated it up like a big balloon full of air, and it's out there in the system. And so now we're seeing the consequences of it with higher costs. Well, this is where they're misdefining the term, and they're referring to inflation as the price of things going up. Well, we've got this inflation, you know, inflation in gas and inflation. So the public, when they watch these, you know, politicians talk about inflation, And they know what inflation is, politicians do, but they want to deceive you, like they always do, because they're vampires, and it's a vampire casino. Quit playing with your poker chips, walk out, use sound money for the digital age, something like Litecoin. So what they want to do is make you think, well, the cost of everything's going up. We need to do something about that. We need to help. And so yesterday, there's this, surprise bill, this surprise package that Congress is probably going to pass. And on, strict one party line, but it doesn't matter. The other party do the same thing. The Republicans were in control and they inflated the hell out of the money supply, when the whole pandemic thing happened. And, doesn't matter. They have to. It doesn't matter who's in there. They have to inflate it or the whole thing dies. It's like a big Ponzi scheme. You need more and more money. So what they're doing now, they come out with this bill. It's like, I can't remember the name of it. It's a fight inflation bill or the inflation buster or something stupid like that. And they say, well, it's actually going to reduce the deficit by spending more money. And, well, we're going to pay for it with a 15% corporate tax. And so what they do is say, oh, we're just going to stick it to the corporations and make those rotten buzzards pay these taxes to pay for all this funding that we're going to do, because the funding, oh, we're going to give you credits for this, credits for that. You buy a new car, you'll get $7,500 if it's an electric vehicle. See, then that's going to help fight inflation, because, that $50,000 car is only going to cost you $42,500 now. See, we're helping you fight inflation. And they're trying to do it with the medical and, just different aspects that are hitting people. So they want people to think that, oh, we're going to help you with inflation by giving you some money so that you have more money to spend, and then it offsets the cost of things. But what that does, that's the nature of what inflation is. They're creating more money, which is going to just affect it longer down the road. It might be a short-term boost to where you're like, okay, cool. But the thing is, as that trickles through the system, the cost of that stuff's going to continue to go up. So you're going to have to create more money, because this is going up. Well, I need more money. I need more money. I need more money. And so it's this vicious cycle. And to say that it's fighting inflation by creating more money, that's not the case. But then they'll say on the other side, well, we're going to tax corporations, and that's how we're going to pay for it. Okay, so if you tax corporations don't pay tax. Let's just face it. They don't pay tax. Now, it might look like they pay tax to the government. So if you're selling something for $1, and now they're going to come along and say, we got to tack 15% onto that. You're going to sell it for $1.15, because that's what corporations have to do. They'll just roll it through the customer. So ultimately, the people who work, the people who are the producers, the creators, the workers, are the ones who pay all the taxes. Corporations don't pay any taxes. They just pass it on through, because you need to go buy that toilet paper. You need to go buy that, bottled water or whatever it is that you need to go buy. And so you'll go buy it, and it's going to cost you 15% more, because they're just going to roll that through. And then they'll say, well, it's inflation. What do we do? And so you got more inflation. Okay, now we need a bigger spending package. We need to hand out checks. And in that process, a lot of it falls off to the side, and politicians give it to their buddies and make deals, and then you get a little bit of it. And then the cost of everything goes up, and then you're like, why is it 9.1% inflation next year? Why is it 20% inflation? Pretty soon you're in hyperinflation. And if you look at history with hyperinflation, it's when it just goes parabolic, and the next thing you know, you can't afford to buy anything. You get paid, by the time you get to the store, your money's worth half of what you got paid. So that's where we're headed. It looks like that's what they're going to do. See, again, they're giving cover to it, like, oh, the Fed is fighting inflation by raising rates 0.75%, making it more difficult for you to buy things. But the government's here to help. We're going to help you, though. We're going to create more money. And so the Fed at some point will just back off and say, well, the economy is going negative. The next quarter, it's going to be, negative again. It's like, well, we're in recession. We probably shouldn't raise the rates anymore. Let the level off. Then it'll get worse. And then they'll say, crap, we got to cut rates. We need to stimulate the economy. Throw more money at it. And so you repeat the cycle, and it's just this boom and bust thing that they always create. But the key is inflation is just the creation of more money. It's inflating the monetary supply, inflating the money, creating more of it. So don't let them think. Don't get caught into that trap that they want to hit you with and ensnare you with that says, well, inflation is rising costs. Yeah, that's the result of inflation. Costs go up because you've created all this money. Again, it's like making more money. You make more money, oh, your salary inflates. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go buy some more stuff. I'm gonna drive the price of this up if there's not enough. Well, I'll pay a little bit more for that, because, I got a little bit more money. I'll go to this nicer restaurant. And so the money flows. If you got the money coming in, the money is going to go out. And so that's the only reason the costs can go up right now. And you can blame it on Ukraine. Blame it on Ukraine. It's an old song. It was Milli Vanilli, wasn't it? How ironic, you know, the ones that lip sync. You know, it's all a big show. I guess that's the key here. It's all a big show. But once you realize it's a big show, you're going to want to get around people who are like-minded, they're freedom-oriented, and, you know, you're going to find solutions. So you go to the Freedom Road Show. You know, the Freedom Road Show, Big Swear, roadtoroota.com, tomorrow in St. Louis. Now, I plugged that because, oh, here's my buddy, my airplane. There he goes. There goes the Fed, airdropping money. There's stimulus. It's coming. The government stimulating, dropping money, airdrops. And that's what'll happen. They'll just be dropping money on you, depositing into your account, your new CBDC, central bank digital currency account. Sign up now, and we'll just, you got the money. That's where they want you. They want you fully controlled. Don't let that happen. Find ways to dodge that, to get away from that, to get around that, and meet people who think the same way, because there's a lot of people out there that think the way we do. They know that things are broken, don't know why they're broken, starting to figure out why they're broken. But, you know, when they keep misdefining things and giving the wrong terms and the wrong information, it's hard. And so you want to get around like-minded people who've done the research, been doing it forever. Bix has been doing it forever. I've been awake since, you know, 2011, or 2001, 9/11. And before that even, but that was like the crystallizing moment to where I'm like, okay, yeah, now you're going to roll out a big security state, Homeland Security, and you're going to screen everybody at airports, and you're going to do all this, roll out a Patriot Act. I mean, come on. You know, so at that point, I realized this is a big scam. Whole thing's a scam. Other people realized that earlier, though. They've been doing their homework for a long time. That's just the time that I woke up. Some of you are waking up right now saying, well, this isn't inflation. This is, you know, this is the increasing the monetary supply. That plane, man, they get low. They're nuts. They got to be like daredevils and adrenaline junkies, these crop dusting pilots. It's just, they get so close to the telephone wires, and it's amazing that you don't see accidents, you know, with these planes. God forbid, but it's just insane how they fly. But you want to get to meet like-minded people who have woken up and who have, you know, who are at a situation to where, you know, we can help. That's all I want to do. I just want to help. That's why if you don't have cryptocurrency, a lot of people are silver buffs who come to the Big Swear events, you know, a lot of people. But if you're not into cryptocurrency, I want to get you into cryptocurrency. I'll send you Litecoin for free. You know, we'll download a wallet. You have it in your possession. You'll have sovereign money. I'll give you the Litecoin. I'm giving away so much Litecoin, I don't even, you know, it is what it is. But I want more people to experience that and realize what that is, to be empowered to hold your own money. And money is just energy. So, you know, if you can hold your energy into something that they can't control, you can always use it. Just like dogs, you can't control them. I got a visitor, that's why. So, hope to see you at the road show tomorrow. I'm going to wrap this up. Got a lot of distractions going on now. So, it's just amazing, these guys. So, I hope you can get there. It's in St. Louis, Missouri, Arnold, Missouri, tomorrow, July 30th from 4 to 7 p.m. I'm going to go. Mitch, Mitchy's Motivational Monday. He's got a YouTube channel. He's going to be there. We're going to leave tomorrow morning. Take the Digibug so you can see the Digibug. Let's take a picture with the Digibug. I haven't talked about the Digibug in a while. But, yeah, a little Volkswagen Beetle, the blue one. Digibug, like a Digibite. So, hope you can get there. I'd love to see you. It's awesome. It's a great time. It's $25. Helps fund the road show. He's going to Austin, Texas next, and I think Oklahoma City next, and that's where Litecoin Lisa has her big Team Mighty celebration on August 6th. Check that out, litecoinlisa.net. A lot of my buddies are going there. I'm probably not going to be able to make it, unfortunately, because there are other obligations that I can't make work. So I really hate to miss it. It's going to be a great event. A lot of great people are going to be there. So that's a meetup. Yeah, man, if you can get there August 6th. And Bix will be there August 5th, the night before. So it'll be a bash that weekend. But all the details are on litecoinlisa.net. All the proceeds go to charity. And then the night before, Bix is going to be there performing. But he's going to be performing tomorrow in Arnold, Missouri. It's just south of St. Louis. Get there from 4 to 7 p.m. The link is on my website, clintwestwood.net, but it's also in the description of this YouTube video. And you can purchase a ticket for $25 and join the road show. It's a great time. a lot of music, having fun, drink some beers, hey, whatever. Drink some soda, smoke some cigars, talk about crypto, talk about silver, talk about freedom, and I'll send you some Litecoin. Well, the sun's getting in my eyes here, so I'm gonna cut this out, but I hope you have a wonderful Friday. I really do. And always trust yourself. All this madness, all this, land of confusion, this cardboard cutout Western scene that they're putting in front of you, it's all artificial. It's all an illusion. We can choose how we want to live and where to put our energy. There are objects, there are assets, there are things that you can put it into. Litecoin to me is one of the most sound digital assets out there, probably the most undervalued. Sound money for the digital age. Silver, another great asset. So anyway, come to the Freedom Roadshow. You'll hear all about that. Thanks for watching. Always trust yourself. Love you all. Have a great Friday and a great weekend.